We would like to start the session with our Billabong song.
It all just feels like a dream to me. Find a school so true, and I know it's all in make-believe. When I picture a school like you, the one thing that I learned from you is that I can make my dreams come true. Someday when I wake up to find memories of Billabong in my mind, imagine how that could be. Imagine how that could be. T for teamwork, E for empowerment, and for mutual respect. B for passion, I for integrity, A for accountability. Billabong high, Billabong high, Billabong high, you know you can fly. Billabong high, you can touch the sky. Billabong high, Billabong high. We have aspiration over ambition. In our minds we have rhythm, courage and humanity. What makes us Billabong high is we believe we can touch the sky. Billabong high, Billabong high, Billabong high, you know you can fly. Billabong high, you can touch the sky. Billabong high, Billabong high, Billabong high, you know you can fly. Billabong high, touch the sky.
A very good evening to everyone. I, Gianna Chaudhary from grade 4,
And I, Saida Singh from grade 4.
welcome you all on the digital platform of Billabong Inspire Talk Series.
On behalf of Billabong High International School, we would like to thank all the parents for their support and work towards our school.
Billabong Inspire Talk Series initiative will bring together working parents from various fields of expertise. They will share their life experiences, which will help motivate and inspire the students towards achieving their goals.
BHI strongly believe in the core values which inform your thoughts, decisions, and actions and help you align your career or life path to what's important to you. They are the essential foundation in finding your life purpose because they remind us and others who we truly are. BHI's core values are diligence, service, compassion, resourcefulness, commitment, and integrity.
Billabong Inspire Talk Series is all geared up today for an interesting and enlightening session with our speaker, Mrs. KAKUL JAISWAL, who will be taking us through her life journey.
Mrs. KAKUL JAISWAL is the director of Pushp Honda, which is an automobile dealership. She looks after the training as well as the customer satisfaction department. She is a postgraduate in history and also a diploma holder in interior designing. This year, she completed MBA in HR from Symbiosis, Pune. In her free time, she loves to spend time with her family and kids.
We would now like to welcome our guest speaker for the day, Mrs. KAKUL JAISWAL.
A very good evening to all of you, to all the teachers, staff, as well as students of Billabong High. I find this is a great opportunity for the parents to interact with the students, as well as students to interact with the parents. And this is a great concept. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to be a part of the parent talk.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Wow, ma'am, I have got so inspired from your journey. We both have got so motivated to see your commitment towards your work.
Ma'am, we would like to ask you a few questions related to your journey and to your work. Also, students can ask their questions by writing in the chat box.
So, as told by the students, I am the director of Push Honda. Push Honda is a Honda dealership that we have in Makautganj as well as in Ruma. I look after training department. I train my staff as well as the customer satisfaction department also. We call it SSI in Honda, that is Sales Satisfaction Index. So my work over there is to look after training of the entire staff, how well they are trained, how well they are versed in their respective fields, in the respective areas, as well as the customer satisfaction, which is very important for us because customers are treated as God. When the customers are happy, we are happy. So a big responsibility is on me, and I'm very glad that I'm doing it pretty well.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, how long have you been with this company and what are your company's values?
We started Push Honda way back in 2004, but I joined it only 4 years back. Since my kids were young at that time, so I could not devote my time to Push Honda. So only 4 years back I joined it, and since then it has been great.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, why did you choose Billabong for your kids?
Many of my family members, children were already in Billabong, and talking to them, seeing them study, their smartness, I was very confident about putting my children in the same school. I could find a remarkable difference between the students of Billabong High as compared to the students of other schools. I'm not saying other schools are not good, but Billabong High is different in terms of the way they impart the education, the confidence they build up in their children by their culminating activities, by the stage activities. It's been great. So I'm very happy. My son was also here long back, and my daughter is still here. And in both the cases, I was very happy.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, what is a typical day at Push Honda?
My day starts at Push Honda at 10:30. I leave my home at 10:30. When I reach my office, the people from different departments, they come and report to me regarding what the schedule of the day. They tell me what they are going for they'll be doing for the entire day. Then I also like to talk to my customers, see, because feedback of the customers is very important for our growth. So mostly I talk to 2 to 3 customers and take their feedback and try to improve in every sphere of Push Honda.
Wow. What do you expect from your team members in this position?
See, Push Honda, you can say, see, Honda stands for H. So H is the main alphabet for us. H for hard work, H for honesty. So that's what I expect from my workers. And I think this is the mantra which all the companies expect from their employees.
Thank you, ma'am. What does success look like in this position and how do you measure it?
See, as I told you that we have been in this industry for 17 years and we have been lucky enough to grab the national award. I mean, this Honda gives internal award to the best dealership of India. And we were lucky enough to grab the national award for consecutive 3 years, 2014, 15 and 16. So that way it was a very, great thing for us. And more than that, almost every year, we grab the best dealership award in terms of SSI, that is sales satisfaction. Sales satisfaction in terms of, it means that the customers are very happy with us, they rate us good, only then we get this award. So in zone, we are almost getting it every year. On national level, we have got, I think, 5-6 times. So that way, I'm very successful.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, how has the pandemic affected your work? And what did you do to deal with the problems?
The pandemic has affected each and every one of us in terms of our relationships, our work, our emotions, everything. At work also, it was a little difficult in the beginning to cope up with the changing situations, but then we took up the challenge. Earlier, the car deliveries were happening only in the showroom, but now since the customer wants it at home, so we deliver the cars at home, not with the grandeur like we used to do in the showroom itself, but the best possible way we can do it. So now, but we have bounced back again with flying sales. So I think we are over with that pandemic thing.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, what do you consider to be your biggest strength?
My biggest strength is my honesty and confidence. And these both the things uh, go in harmony, because if you are honest, then you'll be confident. If you're confident, you'll be honest, like that. And because of confidence, you can do your work with full strive. I mean, when you're confident, you can talk to anybody, you can deal with anything. So, confident honesty is the key mantra for any success.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, would you like to give us any message?
Uh, yes, sure. You being the students, the teachers, and the staff of Billabong High, they're doing a great job. I mean, I know it is very difficult to study at home since more than a year you people are at home, and it is very difficult to be at home all the time and study. The focus also loses. I mean, it is very difficult to sit and listen to a teacher all the time. I see most of the students, they sometimes even go miss the class and like that. But I think all the students should keep their focus and should be very keen on studying, because it's a very tender age for you all. And if you will lose your focus, then you will miss out many things in life later on. That will realize later. These 2 years have been very, very, very difficult for all of us. So be focused, be very confident, be honest, and you'll definitely be successful in life.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now we would like to read the questions from the chat box. Ma'am, Saisha Agarwal from 4RA wants to know what inspired you to join Pushpa Honda.
See, I told you Push Honda is like my baby. We started back in 2004, and I joined it later because of my kids. But when I realized, when I was over with my kids were grown up and I was over with them, looking after them, looking after the studies. So I felt that I should go and do some work in my own business, and that inspired me.
Ma'am, Lavanya 4RA to know what inspired you to do your MBA after so many years.
Yeah. Uh, in 2003, I completed my post graduation. I was pursuing a PhD in history itself, but due to certain circumstances, I could not complete it. But I'm always keen towards learning new things. I mean, exploring new things, learning from people, learning from everything. So while working at Push Honda, I realized there were certain departments which were lacking in few things, and that were basically related to HR department. So since Push Honda is my baby and being a mother of it, I think I was the best person who can deal with the situation. So I thought I should go ahead in doing an MBA in HR so that I can deal with the problems in Push Honda in a better way. That inspired me a lot, and it was not easy at all to start studies after 18 years. It is not easy at all. But since I wanted to do it, I was very keen on doing it, so I did it. So that way, it.
Ma'am, Vaishnavi Singh 4ST has a question that who is your idol?
My idol is my father. My father is very hardworking. He's a lawyer. He's a civil lawyer in KAKUL. My father is my idol. He's very hardworking. He's very honest. And he's always promoted me to study and study at every stage of life. You can learn from anybody on the road, in the workshop, in any shop, at your home. So there's no age of learning. So you can learn every now and then, every day, every hour. So my father really wanted me to study, and somehow I could not complete my PhD. So that's I lost my dream at that time. But later on, since I did my MBA, so I'm now happy with that.
Ma'am, Ananya Gupta 1AN wants to know how to manage work and home.
Work and home, yes, it is difficult to manage work and home. But at the time when my children were going to school, so they used to pick me up from school when on the way back home at 2:30, and we were together home. So my kids were never alone at home, and 4-5 hours working in Honda was okay with me. If Honda required me more, I used to go in the evening when my kids were playing or having tuitions. So it is not difficult at all. I cannot work for the entire day there, but in shifts, say 4 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening, that is not a problem.
Ma'am, someone wants to know, would you like to tell us about your family's support in business?
Yes, my husband really supported me a lot. He wanted me to join Push Honda. He knew that I can administer them very well because I administer my people at home very well. I administer my children very well. So he knew that I have that quality. So I picked up only those departments which I knew I can do full justice with.
Ma'am, Krishang 1AN has a question. Didn't you face problems handling your kids along with work?
No, not really. See, I told you that my day started at Honda at 10:30 and I come back by 2:30. So when my children come back from school, they pick me up from Honda because it's on the way, and then we come back home together. So they are never alone at home without me.
Shivandan Loya wants to know, ma'am, how do you handle Push Honda?
I don't handle the entire Push Honda. I just look after two departments, the customer satisfaction department as well as the training department. So these two departments, I handle them. Nowadays, I'm not able to go there regularly. So I take Zoom meetings with my entire team, with my staff. I train them over the Zoom meeting itself. So that is not a problem now. When I'm physically present there, so I take the sessions over there regularly.
Ma'am, Afik Danish 1DK wants to know, can you please tell any different feature that Amaze 2021 has from other Honda cars?
Come again. Amaze has from other Honda cars.
Can you please tell any different feature that Amaze 2021 different from other Honda cars?
See, Amaze is the current Amaze is not a new model right now. It is the model which is coming since the past 2.5 years. So it has no new feature. Probably we'll getting a new Amaze next year. So then it will be loaded with some new features.
Ma'am, Krishank and AM wants to know, which is the best and latest car in Honda according to you?
I'm very fond of all Honda cars. Basically, my favorite is Honda Accord, which is discontinued. I'm very fond of Honda Civic, which is still discontinued. But latest May, I recently bought a Honda City, which has always been rated as one of the best cars in India.
Ma'am, Pankhuri Goyal 4ST wants to know, ma'am, what are your hobbies?
My hobbies, like any other female hobby, I like to shop, I like to read, and reading in terms of not just fiction books or story books. I like to read books written by different learned people, autobiographies, like that. And the most important thing is I love to spend time with my children.
Ma'am, Vaishnavi Singh 4ST wants to know, ma'am, which is your favorite car and why?
Of lately, yes, Honda City. And why? Because it is a favorite of everybody. It has a very good pickup, and when you drive it, then you'll know why I love it. For loving a car, you have to drive it first. So that's why test drives are provided with every car.
Ma'am, Arman Goyal 1AN has a question. What was the critical time of your life in this pandemic?
Critical time, I should say the past this year, April and May. That time was very critical because we were getting only bad news from everywhere, only sad news from everywhere. So it was very scary for all of us. And every new morning right in the morning we had a very sad news coming from anybody, any of our relatives. So that was a very scary time.
Ma'am, there is a question. Life lessons from your experience. Any life lesson?
Life lessons is like that. I told you, keep learning. I mean, you being kids, you are still very young people, and you have long way to go as a learner. But see, I'm pretty grown up. Still, I have that thirst of learning every now and then. I want to learn and learn. Even right now, I'm thinking of pursuing some other course also. I haven't decided which course I'll take up. I have to do counseling for that. But after doing my MBA, I've again get my confidence, which I had many years back. So the lesson is that we should keep learning, never give up anything in life. Even if you're not able to do at a certain point of time, then don't leave it. You can do it later also. But don't leave your dream.
Thank you, ma'am. Now it's time for some fun element. It's quiz time. Students will get 10 seconds for each question and need to write their answers in. Here's the first question. Who invented the first car? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
and the right answer is B. Carl's Benz, given by Afik Danish.
Who invented the Honda car? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
the right answer is C.
And the right answer was given by Vaishnavi Singh Forestry. Here's the next question. Where is Honda's headquarters? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And the right answer is A. Given by Saisha Agarwal.
Who is the CEO of Honda America? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
and the right answer is B.
Given by Saisha Agarwal. Here's the next question. What was the first Honda car? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
and the right answer is D. Given by Omya Tiwari.
And the next question is, which country owns Honda? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
and the right answer is C.
Given by Pankhuri Goyal. Here's the next question. When did Honda come to India? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
and the right answer is A. Given by Saisha Agarwal.
The next question is, when was the first Honda car made? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
and the correct answer is A.
And here comes the next question. How far is 5,000 miles in kilometers? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
and the right answer is option C.
The next question is, what car is named after a guy with the first name of Enzo? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And the right answer is A.
Given by Pankhuri Goyal. And here comes the next question. Which car company uses the tagline, the ultimate driving machine? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And the right answer is option A, given by Pankhuri Goyal.
The next question is, in the car industry, what do the initials BMW stand for? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
and the right answer is B.
Given by Saubhagya Bhalla. Here's the next question. Which animal is on the Porsche logo today? The options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
and the right answer is option A, given by Pankhuri Goyal.
The next question is, what number is on the Lightning McQueen in the Cars movie? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
and the answer is A.
Given by Lavanya. Here's the next question. What character from the Disney Pixar movie Cars advertised for the product Rust is? And the options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
and the right answer is B, given by Anusha Siva.
Many congratulations to all the winners.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, we have got so inspired to see your passion towards your work, and I am sure everyone must have been amazed to get know more about your inspiring journey.
A heartfelt gratitude to our founder and CEO, Mrs. Preeti Agarwal, for initiating such talks which kindles in us the curiosity to explore more. We convey our heartfelt gratitude to our guest speaker, Mrs. KAKUL JAISWAL, for the dynamic talk.
Your feedback and suggestion is most important to us for raising the bar all the time. WhatsApp class group will remain open till 5:30 p.m. Parents and students are requested to share their feedbacks and suggestions in the class group.
Thank you so much, everyone, to be a part of this Billabong Inspire Talk series.
We will meet tomorrow on 15th August 2021 at 10:30 a.m. for the virtual webinar for Independence Day celebration with our guest speaker, Mr. Vikramjeet Singh Rooprai. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.